So perhaps you have a mat, or maybe you have some cushions. Have those handy. We're going to start tonight standing. And gradually we're going to descend down towards the mat. Do my best not to shout. You know, the music is very loud in here. Coming into your basic stance, spread out through your toes, relax and release through your feet and your ankles. Sweeping relaxation through knees, soft knees, up through upper legs, release and relax. Hips come into neutral. Use pelvic floor muscles to tuck the hips to neutral. Sweep relaxation through the back, through waist and into belly. And in at belly, we can circle round all that warm, positive, healing energy. Into center, let's send some of that energy through to the fingertips on one side, all the way down to your arm as well. I've got bike oil on my forearm. And all the way to the other side, to the fingertips. During the break, and I'm not sure if you can see just over here behind me, we had a seagull visitor on the roof a moment ago, and it was literally sliding down the roof. It sounded like a dinosaur. Oh, sweep that relaxation through back as you elevate gently through your rib cage. Bring your spine into alignment, crown of the head to the sky. Tailbone sinks to the ground. Deep breath here. Let's bring our arms through and up. High, extend through back, waist and belly, tailbone to the ground, crown of the head to the sky, and release that. Slide your shoulders down, the shoulder blades come together and slide down your back, and then coming all the way outwards. Let's bring our shoulders forwards and up, bring them back, bring the shoulder blades together once more, slide them down your back. Be amazed by how far your shoulder blades can slide down your back. And with that, notice this opening through your chest, this wide open sensation. And you might feel that your forearm wants to gently rotate as the palms of the hands are able to face towards the sky. And that wide open stance, you can relax and release the shoulders, the arms, neck, and chest. You can bring the chin down towards your chest. And we're going to bring gentle movement as we bring the ear towards our shoulder, keeping the shoulders low. And we're going to bring that through center as you gently rotate round, gradually bringing your chin to your chest. And the ear comes to your shoulder on the other side. Keep the shoulder nice and low. It might want to raise slightly to avoid that stretch, but just encouraging that release. Gradually bring your head, chin to chest. Such a simple stretch to look at. But if you do that carefully and mindfully, it can be so beneficial. Lots of us hold tension, particularly during stressful times, through our shoulders or neck, upper back. So it's a beautiful release for sternocleidomastoid, for trapezius group. Come down into center with the chin and gradually return the head into that basic stance, that alignment. Shoulders come all the way around and down. Just to remind the body once more what that feels like. And able to take a nice deep nourishing breath in here. Expand the belly with the breath. The rib cage expands. Heart space expands, and your capacity to hold more love energy expands as well. And as you breathe out, allowing those to return in to release any stale, stagnant energy. And as you breathe in, expansive and able to hold more of that love energy. And as you breathe out, releasing back down, you can bring your hands into genie pose. And as you breathe in your own time, expanding, you can bring your hands, thumbs up on top. Keep the shoulders nice and low. You're going to open wide through your arms. And if you want to and feel able to, you can gently lift your gaze towards the sky, only if that feels right for you. The other option is to bring your chin down to your chest. And coming into center there. Gradually return your hands down by your side. Release that out. Just shake through your arms a little. You can bring a nice shake and shimmy through your shoulders. Let's come into that lovely movement through your waist. Twist through waist, that childlike movement that we spoke about last week. A movement that certainly I recall doing lots as a child, and we don't do it so much as adults, but I say let's bring this movement back. The revival. I'm not sure what we would call it. You could post your suggestion for this movement in the comments. Coming into center here, we're going to slide through our rib cage. Slide through rib cage. Come back to center, slide. 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 Try to keep your hips steady. You're going to anchor your hips in center using the muscles of legs and a little bit of pelvic floor. Bring that into center and make that a little bit faster if that feels good for you. But keep it nice and smooth. Let that be your aim, is to have that movement smooth. You can flow into there. Bring it into center. Bring your hip out to the side. Oh, feel that lengthening. Bend through the knee and allow this release through waist to grow even further. Back through center. Keep the ribcage in center. Use your upper abs between your shoulder blades and the front and back of your shoulders to do that. You can come into that genie pose there. Through center and slide. Through center and slide. Center and slide. Center, slide, center, slide. Bring the hip into center here. We're going to bend to your knee. Bring the hip around and up on a big, gorgeous figure of eight. I say big, you can make it small if that suits you more tonight. Bring the hip all the way down. Bring it up towards the sky. Bend, bring it down, bring it up towards the sky. Bend, extend. I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing here. So you can bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. If you want, you could raise your hands up overhead and move into that movement through your upper half as well. Smooth serpentine movement is gooey. That feels delicious. Wow, that looks gorgeous, everyone. Amazing. You frame that movement with your hands if you want to. Oh, doesn't that feel good? It's really releasing for your back, lengthening and releasing for waist. Ah. soothing for belly and digestive system. Make sure that you're keeping your hips in neutral, however. They might want to pop out of there and round through your back. Just make sure you tuck right under. And a little bit faster if you want to. We can focus on the arms and the fluidity of those. Whee! Bring the arms down. We can make this movement horizontal now. Bring it round to the side. Twist. You're going to extend with that. It's like a slide of the hip on diagonal. Bring it round to the side with a twist of the waist. Slide diagonal, twist. Slide and twist. And keep that top line of your hips nice and level all the way around. One, two. Keep the knees soft and relaxed. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wee. And of course, if at any time you're joining our live Zoom class, the internet should play up. If the connection drops, I will try and reconnect all the time. But if for some reason we can't reconnect, you will be able to go onto our YouTube channel and view some of the previous classes. You'll see my screen there. Whee! So you'll be able to dance along with those just like we're doing. Lots of teaching points in there. Let's take it up, if you want to, into the rib cage now. We're going to twist round through the rib cage. You're going to keep the low half still and steady. And if you would like to, you could focus on making that movement small to begin, but then as you feel into it, if it feels right for you tonight, each repetition, you could build the size of that movement so you're really stretching out and also strengthening and toning. Try to keep the shoulders low. They will want to probably creep up as you concentrate on the other things. Keep them low. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can use your arms as this lovely frame for that movement. And gradually coming down towards center with that movement. Bring hands to heart space. We're going to flow through heart space. Bring them up over your head. I'm going to come into this movement. This is I suppose nowadays you would say a vintage Lebanese hand and arm positioning. You don't see it so much right now. I thought we'd frame some nice circles with that. So bring the hip out to the side, bring it back. Bring it out to the side, bring it all the way forwards. To the side, bring it back. To the side, bring it forwards. Side, bring it back. Side. You can bring the hands out in front if you want to. Side, bring it back. To the side, bring it forward. Side, bring it back. To the side. We're going to bring it center, reverse side. Bring it back. Side, bring it forward. To the side, bring it back. To the side, bring it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's lift. Roll down like camel. All the way down. Down. And enjoy that connection that you feel with the ground there. You could pick leg up and drop your heels. Just focusing that connection with the ground. You might be all kind of busy up in your head lately. Oh, doesn't it feel good? Just to come back into body. Whew. Ah. Keep the knees soft. We're just going to do that for a few moments. Nice. And then from here, having enjoyed that rhythm, that beat sensation, we're going to bring the heel back. Come forwards with the other foot. Just for a moment, press the heel down into the ground. A light stretch through there, bring it into center and onto the other side. Just step that heel back. Lengthen through the back of that leg. Deep breath in as you breathe out, returning back into center. The hands all the way up and round. Ah. On your next one here, option to bring a gentle light lunge down. One more. This one here, we're gonna frame through our belly and our face. I'll let you choose. Either you can come in and form a side bend here like this, or you can shift your weight over into your supporting leg and bring this foot over in front and lean further in. This is going to give you a deeper stretch. It's also going to be a test of balance. So choose whichever one works best for you. Keep your elbow back. Good. Nice. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's bring that back into center, unwinding. Unwinding. And through the other side, we're going to bend through there. Release through that side. Releasing through that side. And keeping the chest open there. Ah, it feels good, doesn't it? You're feeling that release. An opening stretch all the way through waist, belly back, coming into center, unwind through there. You can roll your shoulders back in that snaky arm, that chest open position, and then bring them down by your sides. And now I'll invite you to join me down towards the ground, perhaps on a mat, or perhaps on a rug or a carpet, something that you feel comfortable. It might just be directly down on the floor. If you have something you'd like to place under your hips, you can get that now as well. Just want to double check that everything is running as it should be. Give me 1 second while I do that. Yeah, everything looks good. So, making yourself a nice comfortable place to rest. Now, maybe use this one. We're going to come down into cross-legged or a similar position. You're going to sit up nice and high on hip bones so that you can encourage the alignment through the full length of your spine. And with that, we're going to bring our feet together in front of us in this diamond shape, extended diamond shape through our legs. And you're up high on hip bones, nice straight back, all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head in alignment. And from there, all the nutrients and benefits can really, really flow of everything that we're receiving. Now just take a moment to engage through your abdominals, your pelvic floor muscles. Allow that to release and relax through your back. And with that then, take a moment to consciously release and relax through your thighs, your inner thigh, your mid-thigh, outer thigh, backs of your thigh. And with that, the hips begin to open with gravity and release. And from here, if you would like to, you can come with me in increasing that opening of the hip stretch. So we're going to pivot through our hips with a straight flat back. And to do that, you're going to imagine bringing your ribcage up and over the top of your toes. Take a deep breath in. Preparation, and as you breathe out, we're going to fold forwards from the hips with a straight flat back. Bring your ribcage over the top of your toes, aiming your ribcage about a foot or two in front. And then you can bring your gaze in alignment with the rest of your spine, but keep it over the top of your toes. And from here, if you would like a deeper release, you could imagine that well, first of all, let your toes meet again. Let them have that kiss and a cuddle. And then we could begin to imagine your feet as some gorgeous bright fruit, and you're just peeling that fruit open. So bringing the feet apart, but still keeping down the outside of your feet connected. So your little toes, the outer edge of your feet connected down to the outer edge of your heels. You can apply some gentle pressure through your legs, perhaps with your forearm, and try not to collapse into that stretch. Keep it nice and active through your spine, through your abdominals, lifting and elevating through the rib cage, upwards and outwards, over the top of feet. As you release through the muscles of legs, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, see if perhaps you can come upwards slightly, and then coming back down, there might be a pocket of space opens up for you that you can travel into to deepen into that release. And your body, of course, will initially want to resist that stretch. So just give it a moment to acknowledge that that is, in fact, beneficial. Give yourself permission to release. And take a deep breath here. And as we breathe out, we can gradually begin to return one vertebrae at a time, coming back through center, coming up through your low back. You can walk your hands in, coming up through mid-back to your upper back, your shoulders, your neck, and your head. Take a moment to notice how different that feels through your hips, your inner thigh now. And here, let's pick up one knee towards the sky. We're going to extend that leg away from us. Bring the toes in towards you. You could bring this leg slightly closer towards you. Still up high on hip bones there. This time we can release all the way through the back of the leg, through the hamstring. Take a deep, nourishing breath in as you raise your hands upwards. Lengthen through the spine. Bring the ribcage upwards, and as you breathe out, we're going to angle over the top of that leg and keeping that stretch active through that leg by bringing the toes in towards you. Again, bring your ribcage up and over the end of your toes. And then you can bring your hands down by the sides of that leg. So trying to keep the ribcage over the top of toes. That would be your aim. So you're coming forwards and over as opposed to straight down towards your leg. And that's going to encourage alignment through your spine. So driving that stretch through the rib cage coming forwards, allowing the back of your legs to lengthen and release. Deep breath here, and as you breathe out, so as you breathe in, you can lift slightly out of the stretch, and then as you breathe out again, you can come back in and see if you can find a little pocket of space there. You might be amazed by just how much opens up for you there, or perhaps not today. And being absolutely absolutely accepting of wherever you're at today. The distance that you travel, of course, is not important. What's important is that it feels good for you, it feels healthy and beneficial, and that you're moving towards something that resembles your own medicine movement. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you can gradually come back upwards, one vertebrae at a time, coming back upwards into center. And here we're going to pick up this other knee and extend it away in front. Just take a moment to notice the difference between one leg and the other. I don't know about you, but I feel like I have the legs of two different people. We're going to pick up the original knee towards the sky and bring it out to the side and just release it down to your side. You can readjust your hips so that your hips are nice and high. Feel the hips press into the ground. Toes on the other side, bring them in towards your body. We're going to lift upwards, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to begin to guide the ribcage forwards as we angle the ribcage over the top of those toes, up, out, beyond, coming into alignment throughout the whole length of spine. Enjoying that release, keeping it active by bringing those toes in towards you. Release through the other leg. Allow that to release and relax down. Crown of the head in alignment with tailbone. Enjoying that sensation of stretch. Tuning into your breath. With a deep breath in here, you can come out slightly, and as you breathe in, you can travel back in. This time, see if you can move and edge your way slightly closer in towards that releasing stretch. Breath there, and as we breathe out, gradually beginning to come back upwards into center. In its center, we can extend the original leg back out and notice how they feel now. Hopefully they feel like a pair or close. We can take the footing nice and wide here. Coming up towards center, your gaze towards the sun, and then we can gently pivot through the hips to come forwards into deeper opening release through inner thigh. And again, the distance that you travel today is not important. What's important is that you have alignment through your spine. So we've got that nice straight back. Bringing the toes in towards you is going to keep this stretch active so you get even more benefit from there. Opening out into lengthening. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to come upwards slightly, and as you breathe out, leap through your rib cage. See if you can edge your way into perhaps a pocket of space that's opened up here. Take a moment to allow yourself to release and relax into that stretch. Take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we can gradually come back up into center, returning all the way through. Bringing both both feet in together. Knees up to the sky. We're going to use our abs briefly. We're going to bring the hands up to palms towards the sky. You can use the mirror behind me if that helps you to see exactly what we're doing here. We're going to gently come backwards. Use your abdominals. We're only going to do this for a moment. Use your abdominals. So let's make it count. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to see if we can lift our feet just a few inches off the ground. Hold that position if it feels good for you. Deep breath in. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently returning your feet, coming back up into center. Well done. Bring your hands down by your side, and then in your own time, an invitation to join me with a support at one side of your mat. It might be a cushion or something that feels right for you there. And we can come down towards the mat. So you can either join us on, check everything is good here. Looks good. So you can either come down onto your side, or you can join me down on your back. And so, coming down, we can bring alignment through each individual vertebrae. If you feel able to, we can bring the feet about shoulder width apart. Raise the hands on diagonal. You're going to tuck your tailbone under and roll through the hips to gradually come down one vertebrae at a time through back. So it's low back, through mid back. Just bring your shoulders to the ground. Bring your hands down by your side. You can slide your right leg out in front, bring the toes in towards you, and your left leg, bring that knee up into your chest. And you can circle around, small circles. So just to mention to you ladies, if you enjoy this class, you might enjoy the gentle and dynamic stretching class that we have running on Wednesdays now. That happens at 11 o'clock on Wednesdays. And you're very welcome. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, extend that leg all the way down. On the other side, raise that leg towards your rib cage. Bring the toes of the extended leg in towards you. And the option is there to circle round if you'd like to. And bring the legs both out in front. Here, you might choose to, if you've got a support underneath your head, just slide that away for now. We can bring both legs up into center, grip on, and we can roll through to release through your back. A gentle massaging stretch through back. Releasing also through the kidneys as well. It feels very restorative, rejuvenating. And then you can gently release both legs down towards the mat and bring both toes in towards you. Bring your chin to your chest and release that, releasing the feet as well. Walk your fingers down to your toes and lift up slightly so that you can slide your shoulder blades down. You can rotate the palms up towards the sky. Take a moment to release through there. Feel that sensation of relaxation as it travels upwards traveling up through feet and ankles, through low legs, sweeping relaxation through knees, upper legs, relaxation sweep to hips, through your back, waist, and belly, to chest, able to take a deep, nourishing breath in, expansive. And as you breathe out, releasing anything that no longer serves you any purpose, and making space for fresh oxygen, deeper nourishment. Feel yourself full of that love energy. More radiates to you and from you in abundance. And as you breathe out, relaxation sweeps through shoulders, through your upper arms, releasing elbows relax, forearms heavy with deep relaxation, your wrists releasing and relaxing. Hands and fingers release and relax. Each of the fingers of your right hand relax. Each of the fingers of your left hand relax. Relaxing through the muscles of neck, muscles of head, and onto scalp releases. Relaxing your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your tongue, your mouth and throat. Relax your brain. Relax your entire being. Your entire being is relaxed. Take a moment to enjoy that sensation of deep relaxation. Feel that relaxation met with a sensation of re-energizing. Your entire body and mind and spirit recalibrating, rebalancing energy and relaxation. Enjoy another few breath cycles here. All the while tuning in deeper to your own inner stillness. knowledge. That inner knowing, your own inner calm and stillness. You are amazing. You are stronger than you realize. Iowa. Yeah, hello. Yes. You are beautiful. You are nature itself. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you could begin to bring small circles to our toes, small circles to fingers, feet, hands, ankles and wrists, small circles to low legs and forearms, small circles to your elbows and your knees, upper arms, upper legs, circles towards your shoulders and your hips, circles through your back, waist and belly, circles through your head, circles through your eyes, your tongue, coming into center. Place one hand on heart space, one hand on womb space. Take a moment to breathe. And in the center, we can bring our hands together in gratitude to yourself and each other. Bring your palms together, rub your palms together, place your hands over your eyes, enjoy that sensation of balance between energy and relaxation as it radiates throughout you and beyond. You can bring some space between your fingers, let the light in, and gradually return your hands down by your sides. And as you do so, perhaps noticing color is more vibrant. Notice the difference between light and dark, soft and strong. Feel the textures, all of life's sensations more accessible to you. Staying connected to that feeling until I see you next time. Whee! Thank you so much for being here.